So it's just kind of crazy that I have now been chronically ill for 5 years. Good morning. So today I thought that I would show you guys what a day of my life looks like when treating for Lyme disease. So for the past year and a half, I've been treating for Lyme with what they call pulse treatments. So I typically on average do like 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off for a treatment, and the different medications and herbs and things like that kind of have changed over time. So anyways, basically what I do when I first get up is I take my morning pills, and not all of these are Lyme treatments, but as you can see there's just a few, and some of them are supplements as well, so it's not all medications. Then I eat breakfast and kind of go back to resting for a while. So I'm gonna take these pills. Thankfully now I can typically swallow my pills okay, but I definitely had a time where I had to crush them up and whatnot. Sometimes I get stuck in my throat, but sometimes I get lucky and they don't. So today went just fine. This gross yellow liquid medication is actually a part of my treatment right now. So look how bright that is. I just feel like that's something that like I shouldn't be taking, but hopefully it'll help in the end. Cool. So now I'm all done with my morning medications and I'm going to eat my breakfast, which is beef. You might be like, why are you eating beef for breakfast? The reason that I'm eating beef for breakfast is because beef is the only thing that I have been eating for quite some time actually. And this is something that I have not talked about. For the last 3 months I've been doing a different way of eating, like a very strict elimination diet. It's called the carnivore diet. I'm doing a very strict version of it now that is just beef, salt, and water. It takes out pretty much any food that people react to, and a lot of people have really amazing healing from it. I've done so much research on it and felt like it was the right thing for me to try. I've been documenting my journey with it and I'm gonna share that soon, but I have had improvements with it, which I'm really thankful for. It has been quite a journey, a very different life experience, and definitely not easy. Something that I'm not planning on stopping anytime soon. So something that definitely made me interested in this diet was the fact that it's 0 carbs, so I'm not having any carbs at all, or fiber, which I tend to not do well with fiber in general, even though I love eating vegetables and stuff like that. The plants, like I just can't really digest them. Definitely heard that Lyme feeds off of sugar, even that cancer feeds off of sugar. And so I like the idea of this 0 carb diet because I thought it might be good for someone that's dealing with some pretty major infections. And as I've done further research, I found a lot of Lyme patients and pretty much any other chronic condition that have done amazingly well with the carnivore or the lion diet. So it's something that I'm gonna keep doing, and we'll definitely be sharing more on later, but yeah, I'm just gonna finish eating my breakfast and then I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. I typically do like a lot of work on the computer for my Etsy shop, honestly, just like laying down with like a TV show playing in the background. Yeah, it's something that I enjoy, something that I find fulfilling, and it's been like a big blessing for me during my chronic illness journey. So I'm just going to pack up some stuffed animal orders. I have a bunch of shipping labels here and some mailers. Actually taking a break from stuffed animal orders other than Chiari bears, just because we have a lot going on with our move and things like that, and I'm really trying to focus on my health. So hopefully I'll be getting those back up soon, but I just have like a temporary store set up for shipping items just like in the corner of our living room. Eventually I will be moving all my store stuff into one of the other bedrooms of our house, but right now it's all just kind of in chaos, and we have been sleeping in that room and have a lot of boxes and stuff like that. So for now I'm just in the corner of the living room, and it works. I really enjoy packing up orders and shipping them out myself. I don't ship out my apparel and some of my accessories, but I do ship out stuffed animals, stickers, and pins, and I love just like making cute packaging and adding in like little encouraging notes and stuff like that. Everyone that supports my store has been so kind, and yeah, it's just something that's really fun for me. So thank you guys for supporting my store. It really does mean a lot. So thankfully our postman is really nice, and he actually comes all the way up our driveway to do a pickup for the packages. Also, I thought I would just show you guys my pumpkin from last week. I think some animals have kind of gotten to it, but ever since I was little I made a little bear pumpkin. Okay, so yesterday ended up actually being a pretty rough day. The start went okay, as you saw, but just seemed like it was one of those days where everything kind of went wrong. So I did not finish filming the day and just kind of decided to finish the next day, which is today. I actually hit my head pretty hard, and it really aggravated my neck and my neurological symptoms and stuff like that, so that's why I'm in the neck brace now. I'm really hoping that this is not a start of a flare again of my instability symptoms, like more long term. Hopefully it's just the next, day or two and then things will go back to normal, because I had seen improvements and I really don't want a repeat of what happened like a year ago. So fingers crossed that things get better soon, but I've been using the heating pad a lot. I like using that when my neck instability symptoms are pretty bad. And so anyways, yeah, so it's kind of, this is the day in the life video is gonna turn into half of yesterday and half of today. Another thing that I wanted to mention is that today I actually realized is kind of like my sick anniversary. The only reason I remembered that is because I got a reminder on my phone of like a picture from 5 years ago. And I guess I kind of seen signs before this date, but this was kind of the day where things got really bad. I had a rock climbing competition that I was doing for fun, and I woke up feeling really awful and just decided to try the competition anyway. And I actually started getting really dizzy and shaky, and just as I was warming up, I had like a migraine and stuff like that, and I just thought I was like coming down with something. I'll save the story for another video, but essentially at that point I got sick and never got better. So it's just kind of crazy that I have now been chronically ill for 5 years. It's a long time. In some ways it kind of feels like it's been longer just because it's been such a difficult journey. Last night I was feeling really sad and kind of the grief of all the things that come with chronic illness and all the things that, you know, I've lost and missed out on really were hitting me, and I cried myself to sleep last night. So some of you guys ask me how I am always positive, and the answer is that I'm not. I try my best to focus on joyful things and things that I'm thankful for and what I can learn through this journey, but the truth is that it's really hard, and it is definitely upsetting and devastating and heartbreaking at times. So if you're feeling that way too, you certainly aren't alone. I'm right there with you. So yeah, I think for me, sometimes the hardest thing is like seeing pictures of me back before I got sick and seeing how physically strong I was, and just seeing all of the amazing adventures I got to go on, which I'm so thankful for, and I'm just glad that I got to experience all the things that I did. But I miss those things. I miss them a lot. And yeah, I hope to be able to get back to them. But for now, I'm just going to be thankful for where I am and what I have, but also remember that it's okay to let yourself be sad. It's okay to cry. Grief is real, and we need to, of course, process it and recognize it. So yeah, I think that's that. So 5 years, guys. Crazy, huh? I am actually just sitting out in our backyard. It's a beautiful fall afternoon. The weather is really crisp this morning. Jake and I were outside for a bit, and I said, oh, it's so crispy outside, and I think I meant to say crisp, but I said crispy, so I don't know, I kind of like that. It's a crispy day. I think we're gonna use that from now on. But anyways, I am gonna show you guys our backyard. I did do a video doing a tour of our house. We have not obviously done any work on our back deck yet, but it is going to happen one day. But I will show you guys what the leaves look like right now. 1 second. So as you can see, we have some fall leaves. Ooh, that trees are pretty. And still got a lot of leaves on the trees, but yeah, we've got some red ones up here. Hopefully you guys can see it. This is our gazebo thing, which I love. Jake got a fire pit. I think we're gonna have a fire tonight, so you guys will see that. But Yeah, we got some changing leaves. It's the beginning of November. It's such a blessing to have land like this and have a property like this that just feels so nice to be at home. Do you guys want to say hi to Jake? He says hi. Anyways, we're going to get a blood draw. It's just a 10-day lab safety check for the pulse treatment for Lyme that I'm doing. My doctor just likes to be safe and make sure everything like looks good with my liver and all of that. So we're gonna go do that. We go to, actually Walgreens has a LabCorp. I'm not sure if all Walgreens do, but ours does, and they actually have like usually nobody in there and no wait. Last time I went in to get my blood drawn at Walgreens, they just like called me right back after I pressed submit on the little iPad thing that you sign in on. So, pro tip, if you have a Walgreens, the LabCorp might be easier to get blood drawn from than the regular ones, because those, at least the one by our house, the regular one usually has a lot of people at it. So Walgreens for the win.
For the win.
Jake is making us a fire.
Yes. It's true. Burn some nail.
It's actually pretty cold outside. We recently got this, a neck brace fell off. We recently got this fire pit, and we've been having a lot of fires. Jake and I try to do a scripture study together every night, and we've kind of been enjoying doing it by the fire. So yeah, I think it'll be a nice night. What do you think?
I think it's gonna be crispy.
Okay guys, I'm gonna take my nighttime medicine. More of this gross yellow liquid. Also, did you guys know that the little plastic thing that comes at the pharmacy with like liquid medications goes on the top of the lid there, and then you just put this in and you can flip it like this and it doesn't get this thing all messy. Okay, you guys probably all know that, but I just learned that a couple days ago. Jake told me and he thought that I just like never use it because I didn't want to. So he never said anything. I'm pretty excited about it because I used to always get these things like super sticky and gross, and I don't know. Just a liquid medication hack that you guys probably all know about, but let me know if anyone else didn't know about that, because maybe I'm not the only one. Anyways, thanks for coming along on my day with me, actually yesterday and today. It's fun to start making videos again. Let me know what you guys want to see, what types of videos you like, and hopefully I'll be back to more regularly posting again soon. But I hope you guys are hanging in there. I hope that you have some lower symptom days coming soon and that all is going as well as possible for you. So with that, I'm just gonna say goodnight, and I will look forward to seeing you guys next time. Bye!